Voice news disconnected. So the S&P 500 turns positive, last up 0.15%. Shortly expecting comments from Fed Scoresby. So the Dow touches an intraday record high, last up 0.4%. At 10 a.m. Eastern Time, we get University of Michigan data. Sentiment prelim forecast 71 on the prior 70 spot 1. 1 year inflation prelim forecast 3% on the prior 2.7%. 5 year inflation prelim forecast 2.7% on the prior 3.1%. Conditions prelim prior 63.3 and expectations prelim prior 74.4. At 10 a.m. Eastern Time, we get University of Michigan data. Sentiment prelim forecast 71 on the prior 70 spot 1. 1 year inflation prelim forecast 3% on the prior 2.7%. 5 year inflation prelim forecast 2.7% on the prior 3.1%. Conditions prelim forecast 64 on the prior 63.3. And expectations prelim forecast 74.8 on the prior 74.4.
Statement to make, but you can really play off the size. It's just not real.
News in 2 minutes.
Yeah. I don't think there's any econ from what I can see. But yeah, top of the hour, and you know you're going to get NYSE tick algo action if you had the NYSE tick up, which I don't follow, but some algo's going to throw something at this.
Hi guys, what's up?
Hello, Adrian.
Hold on, man.
Let me see. I haven't looked in a while.
Voting.
Man, there was some amazing Northern Lights for everybody.
Oh, did you get them?
It's amazing, guys. The pictures from the people that live around me are amazing, but I was at work. And where I work, it's very, the whole parking lot's lit up. So
Yeah.
I know Brian's got like a reddish look off of Long Island, and I guess we had a solar flare that was pretty strong a few days back, from what people are telling me. But we went outside of the warehouse and looked, and it was just too damn bright from the. It's also a very populated area, Chester County, PA.
1 minute remaining. I'll lead with University of Michigan sentiment prelim.
That's probably a one-in-a-lifetime thing. So we're making a range at the top up here for the last 3 minutes. I just fixed a $300 problem, so we're close to it. So it's amazing with a one lot, how much damage you can do with a one lot. And at the 58.40, the size backed off
10
a little,
seconds.
But who knows what's out there, man.
Once this news does whatever it does, I still want short.
What do you got? I know you guys are looking 10 o'clock. Here it is. I don't know. Obviously, there is news
68.9, 68.9 lower than forecast, 71. 5-year inflation prelim, 3%, 3% as expected. 1-year inflation, 2.9%, 2.9% higher than forecast, 2.7%. Expectations, 72.9, 72.9 lower than forecast, 74.8. Conditions, 62.7, 62.7 lower than forecast, 64. Seeing some slight downside in the S&P 500.
My dad passing away. This is the first of the month one. This is the 420 people. I won't do my joke. It's not funny anymore. Man, I was reading the Thursday news. Never mind. 5-lot trades 37, and then it kind of falls off a little bit here. Yeah. I think Ryan put it in the... Yeah, thanks, bro. Yeah, sorry, guys. I'm just out of it. I got to work today, too. But I was reading Thursday. I thought it was Thursday.
We have posted the University of Michigan October prelim report on the feed for all those interested.
There's still Fed speakers today. I don't think there's significant ones, though. Don't feel like trading this top area here. Still looks a little mid-rangey. Been here for 6 minutes. Blast off. Goes to the 40 guy, does some, rips through him. Yeah, and yay. Yay! And now you got someone bidding 40-50. Trading into the 40-50 guy, and then they take them all out, and then we sink back in. So there's your, I guess Fat Cat would call that the... What was he saying? It was a FOMO. That wasn't a liquidity grab. It was pretty balanced all the way up. So that was the FOMO move.
FOMO spike. Yeah.
FOMO spike, liquidity grab. Yeah. I got to get back into my trading mind. Yeah. FOMO spike, liquidity grab. It was not a liquidity grab. There was nobody piling on up there, other than one or two. That was a FOMO spike. Isn't that crazy? It's bullshit, guys. It runs from 37.50 to 43.
Yeah, the recent stuff that he's been saying is like really changed the way I'm viewing everything for the better.
Oh, I agree. You're almost sitting there trying to track where they might screw the next group of people.
Right. Exactly.
I know. It's amazing. Somebody traded under the 39. So yeah, my dome reading skills are useless. Now you got a bid here at the quarter. Make some people come across. They'll probably sit on the bid though. They traded 20 into it. Took that out with 182, and then they lift with 58, 64, and 31. Tight between 38 and 39. But he's right, and I need to re-listen to the coffee videos about how they're fucking both sides. He's like,
So Japan's PM Ishiba agreed with China's Premier Li Qiang that Japan and China share broader direction to build constructive and stable relationship.
You have to accept the fact that he fucking is right. That they're just, all this thing is doing is churning out big size trades at 38.75. All they're doing is churning out each side so they can reload whatever they want to do. So the way to beat this Terminator is to figure out what the fuck, who's going to get nailed next. Or just put a stochastics on your screen with a VWAP. Pour a glass of fucking whiskey, order some McDonald's or whatever the fuck you need, and just put put a CCI up or something. I don't know.
Start bag holding.
And just sit back, light a cigar.
Yeah.
316 trades to 40 on the upside. 200 hits back into it.
We need some Ikimoku clouds going on up in here, guys. I don't know about you.
Do you want to stay up to date with the
Man,
I
latest
spent
and be
so
on the
long
bleeding
looking
edge
into
of
all that
news
stuff.
for
Haven't
non-farm
we all?
payrolls? Then sign up
Haven't
today
we all?
and get our special offer of financial
Chasing
use
the next
quote
shiny
for a
object.
year's worth of our service for the price of 1 month and save 92%.
Hey,
Yeah,
Greg,
I
have you
had-
ever... God, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just saying nothing.
Fair enough. I was going to say, Greg, have you ever used like the combined pulling and stacking column on your dome? Ever looked at that in your dome trading days?
In the
Out of
beginning,
curiosity.
like a jigsaw, you had it up.
Hmm.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
now I think I'm pretty much see them leaving and go. I'll get this acceleration. I pretty much can see them leaving and going, so I took it down.
Gotcha.
This
fair
size bid in this 40. It's crazy, like the bid size chases. It's amazing what's going on here. But yeah, I used to keep the pulling and stacking. Now, if you were trading the UB, yeah, I would have pulling and stacking up because you can smack out the inside too.
enough. Right.
But that's what CFT was doing, Canadian Futures Trader. They ain't gonna let you do that anymore in an eval, and it won't work in a live account because you'll just be put on the offer if you're hitting the bid, that kind of shit. And that's.
What is it that they were gaming with that?
I think they
I
need
don't
a program, but you guys are better at programming than I am.
So like the program would get them in front of, like in the line, they would get a better position or something.
I think it's giving you a fill when you would have never got a fill.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, with
That makes sense.
I know with like the rhythmic sim, like I was doing with Top Step, like you just put your order out there and it would like fill you instantly, even though there was like 300 people ahead of you. So I don't know. It's kind of silly that they even allow that, but yeah.
Did Rhythmic fix that, or was it?
I don't. I
it-
have no idea, to be honest. I just remember when I was dealing with Top Step, I'm like, why the fuck am I getting instant fills on
Oh,
this?
okay.
Nothing even traded there. But yeah, I don't know. Weird.
If you go, and I'm not saying CFT was gaming, I think it requires a lot of skill, but if you look at the old videos of his jigsaw, he has a 1W and a 2W, which is, so if let's say the bid and the UB was like 10 contracts, and you had a Apex 300K, you could hit that 10 with 35 lot, and you're going to get filled on all 35.
Oh,
But
I
in
see what you're
reality,
saying.
yeah, you
Okay.
see what I'm saying? But in reality,
Yeah.
in the real market, I'm going to hit that 10, I'm going to get filled on 10, and now I'm going to be the new offer with 25. But I
Right.
think these
Okay.
guys were even more sophisticated than that.
I tried to do something like that a little while ago, but it's so much work, I might as well just learn how to trade.
But if you watch a lot, and I'm not saying he doesn't know how to trade, I think he does, but that 1W, 2W, as soon as I saw that, and I'm like, oh, I know what you're doing. So you would watch for the pull. Let's say you wanted to short. You'd watch for the inside, the pull, and then you would look for the second level, the pull, and then you could basically hit the small amount that's there in the UB with a big, fake 35 lot, and you already have a buy a tick or two lower, and every tick's $1,000, with 35 contracts. So it's pretty. You're gonna make money pretty quick. And I just think Apex probably wasn't really paying attention to it. They were so focused on NQ and ES. But I do believe they built a program to take advantage of it. Not just
Might as
that.
well.
I mean, you got to give them credit for doing it. But
Yeah, I mean that's just how it works. It's fair.
yeah. And then there's some other stuff with the group trading, like people. I don't know. Daryl Martin was talking about it. I don't know how much you can believe. But... So working together in groups. Again, though, you're in sim, so if I threw 100 lot out here, you're not going to see it show up. Man, they can't stop buying this. This is the other problem I have, guys. They don't stop buying the market, and that's a fucking problem. They just buy it and buy it and buy. This fucking thing could go to 6,000 here. It's just ridiculous. They never give up on buying it. It might rotate down one day 200 points, but they just come right back at it and long it again. So if you're more pessimistic like me and you tend to lean short, you're just not going to succeed now. But that's, I don't know how they game the sim. They built some kind of program. Up and away, effing parabolic from 58, 20, whatever, 2. It's a parabolic move, 30 points up with some pullbacks. Just non-freaking stop. Welcome to a Friday. Unbelievable. Never ceases to amaze. That's not right. I don't feel like signing in. Sideways real tight here for a couple seconds.
These couple tick sweeps that I'm normally pretty good at taking are just coming back so quickly I don't get filled.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what they're doing here. Fucking done with it or not?
It looks like a trap on the short side.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of going across the screen right now for quite a few minutes. I don't know if it's minutes, but it feels like it. Massive reclaim below, but every acceleration up's been really quick. Thin lift on the outside. I'm also guessing it's never been this high before. This could be like all-time highs.
I think it is.
Yeah. I mean, it's been readjusted because of the rollover. somebody up there? Nope. There's somebody up there at the 60 now. You know, just the even number bullshit. Somebody at 59. What the fuck? It's just fucking destroying the other side. Oh, and then they hit it. It's so. It's like, I don't know. Good luck getting consistency. God help you. Great. Off right. Nope. Fuckers. I took a quick short there and I got out. It was size building below me. I figured they'd hit it like they did, but I don't know. There's more gambling. They just keep showing up on the bid. There's somebody out there at the high again at 61.
Looking at the Fear and Greed Index, 74 out of 100 equaling greed, and the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, 32 out of 100 equaling fear. And looking at the VIX, currently down 2.48% at 20.42.
anybody that I'm watching the order flow at a different chart. Anybody selling it here isn't happy yet. There's a lot of people selling into the bids.
All right, I'm overdoing it. I'm gonna take a break.
Yep. Yeah, it's never easy. Yeah, people still, yeah, they just can't get enough of buying, brothers. I tried to short a second ago and came out of it. I'm glad I did.
Hey, Gutsarion. I'm not sure how to say your name, but in the picture you sent, are the micros affecting the minis? Is that what you're watching? I thought they were like totally disconnected. I'm not really sure. And then would you be trading the micros or are you trading?
Another lift there. They just can't get enough of this. Got to keep your finger off the fucking short key, even if their order flow is. I don't know if he answered your question, Magic.
No, I don't know if he's here or not.
I talked to the broker at AMP, who's very popular, but I'm not going to throw his name out there. And they hate the micros. I thought they would love them. He said it's absolutely fucking ridiculous, the micros. And when the micros came along, they believe it actually hurt trading. Even though their commission is 2.5 times greater.
Yeah, the commission's nuts on those. Percentage-wise, per tick.
Paying $10 to do one ES, but he's very popular at AMP. He's been there a long time, and we got to speak. And he said when the micros came along, it destroyed. So I agree with you. The micros should be tracking the ES. I agree with you, but there's some thoughts out there that these micros created instability across the board. But that's just people's theory. I don't know. But I can tell you, he was fucking angry about he was saying he didn't use the word shit show. He was professional, but I mean, this is one of the highest people up there.
Do you know if the micros, like directly track the minis, or are they on their own separate order flow and it just happens to kind of line up?
I would assume Fat Cat's right. They're in, all these HFTs are running across the board and everything.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm told by other people that trade them that, like, they don't fall, to me, they don't get 2 ticks out of line. You know what I mean? In most cases, it seems to be within 2 ticks of what's going on.
Yeah, I've only ever seen very slight differences. So that's why I just never really understood if they're their own separate instrument, like completely, or if they're based off of it in the order flow and them it just isn't real.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. All I can tell you is the AMP guy hated it, and I thought they would love him. It also takes people out of the ES, right? You know what I mean? It removes people from.
Yeah, right.
If you and I are going to be top traders, it hurts us to not have people in here.
For sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
This fucking guy keeps bidding this 59 and a quarter and then disappearing. But yeah, if people, and the same thing, the evals hurt us because there are people in evals that could afford AMP accounts, and you want them in here making mistakes. That's the other thing I think that hurt me when when the evals came along, and then the micros came at the same time. Because I really did have that life that we want. I didn't make a lot of money, but I kind of finished up my day, and then I just went and fucked around. And now it's like I can't look at this freaking thing. It's just Fat Cat's gonna be mad at me, but I get pissed off when it does shit like this. That's just total fucking launch mode. Like I said, it wouldn't shock me if it didn't run to 6,000, just because it's a fucking Friday. Just boom, 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 like. But yeah, the AMP broker was, he hated them. It's up 40 points roughly from the open, kind of. Got 588 up here at 6650. Again, these are dangerous dome trades with the being at above and all the at the all-time high. Coming up on 10:30 Eastern, so there's, another big change can happen here. If you bought every pullback today, you'd be very wealthy. For some reason, I can't do that.
I think I got 4 ticks there. I'm gonna actually get up from my computer.
Okay.
Walk away. Yeah, I'm just tunnel visioning too much.
Yeah, same here. I'm digging into it too hard, but I'm not. All right, bro. We'll see if we get back.
All right, see you.
Yeah.
I didn't record my session. Saw that. That's tough. Anyway, all right.
So you get this a lot of selling here all of a sudden, but I don't know. They've been able to lift every one of these. Just like that. Highs below us at the 60s. Double tap on the reclaim. Mid both reclaims. See what I mean? Like when I'm looking at the order flow, there's actually got a lot of selling. Something just happened to my computer. Yeah, I agree, Phoenix. I mean, it definitely is supposed to be tracking SPX. Just gives them more ways to. I don't know. This whole thing is just who gets ripped off. So you got to get so good that you're not the one getting ripped off. Right, we've tapped this area a bunch of times. It broke through it. Kind of thought that would happen. It's thick below us here, but I don't know. Shorting it seems foolhardy, but I don't know. No, mean advantage is bad. Small lift now. Easily coming across on 3, 14, 16, 2 lots. That was the best trade of the day for me. Not getting sucked into short in this fucking thing. Look at these fucking assholes lifting it up on nothing. It's a chop block too. 19,000 have traded. It takes the outside up with like 2,000. It's unbelievable. 19,000 trade, a good chunk of it to the downside, and then they lift it right back up on nothing. What did Al
At
Brooks say?
10:45 a.m. Eastern Time, we
have the
expect
reports.
comments from Fed's Logan, who is on a
Once you
panel
realize
discussion
it's
at the
a
Federal Home
trend,
Loan Bank of Dallas Women in Financial
then you should
Services
be buying
Conference.
it at any
No text
level.
is expected, but there will be a Q&A.
Okay, Al. Tonight when I come home from work and I look at the chart, I'll realize it was a trend up for the first hour. It does. It is true, isn't it? Look at this fucking acceleration. 400 up there at 67 and a quarter. They just can't get it. I don't know it's just an all-in long gig. It's so true though. When you look at it over the weekend or at night, you're like, oh yeah, look at this, look at that. Oh, single print here. It looks so fucking easy. Just to show you human nature, I think you guys will appreciate this. I do have to go to work. There are Sundays when I'm not working, and from 8 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon, I will actually practice a fucking day that I know and lose money in the sim. I will reload Sierra and play the day from 9:25 a.m. Eastern right to the freaking end and trade a day that I already know what's going to happen, and I will fucking lose. In sim. So it just shows you how the human mind doesn't wrap around trading very well. For me, maybe not for you. Double tap there, a whole bunch of shit on that. We're mid these two. And again, I have this. What's wrong? You know, like everybody wants to give advice. I want to short this motherfucker. And boom, they blasted that hard. It didn't. Even if I shorted it there, I got nothing. It would have been. It's within a tick or two of where I would have been short. Now it's at where I would have been short, and I would not have had a mean advantage. But that's the first significant down sweep we've seen, where somebody's algo smoked out 2 points. Now you have regular back and forth trading here. Tough spot. I'm FOMO short because it's up so fucking much, but if it's a trend day up, I'm going to get blown through. It already spiked down to here and stopped below the previous one, 59.50. We're mid these two reclaims, and see how they're able to lift it. So again, the second best trade of the day. I didn't FOMO short an uptrend. Why can't you buy it if you're a bad trader like me? Because of recency biasness. Because I know the minute I get long here, it fucking flushes down 15 points. Isn't that crazy? It's just all these years of doing this. I know if I get long, there's a high probability that it just stops going up. So they...
At 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time, we expect comments from Fed's Logan, who is on a panel discussion at the Federal Home Loan Bank of Dallas Women in Financial Services Conference. No text is expected, but there will be a Q&A.
Doesn't mean it makes it to it, but he's never left. He, she, it, they, them. Really, I drew this line a while ago. You can see all these taps right here. It's pretty much right at it. where the volume node is.
US Treasury Shambo says
The
we have
ES
been
is on
encouraged by China's
31,000,
statements about
32,000
domestic
contracts in
stimulus
the last
plans.
13 minutes along this line right here. I'm going to be wrapping it up soon. I got to go to work for 12. Small sweep, 4 ticks to the downside. 25 comes across. 35.42. Seeing some stuff coming across here, but it's not holding it. Now you got a little bit of size showing up further below. Mark that. $200 hit 62. Don't matter. Back on the bottom of this little ledge I'm drawing. Spikes through the ledge. Back into it. It's touched this area a bunch of times. 152 comes
Canadian
across,
swaps
comes
markets see roughly 50% chance of a 50 basis point rate cut by the Bank of Canada this month, up from 40% before the Business Outlook survey.
Look back here. Oh my god. It's tapped this so many fucking times.
So shortly expecting comments from Fed's Logan.
Late to the party. Shorting in the hole. Missed it. Staying away from it. They lifted it easily. Struggling both ways now, of course. It's just crazy. I was trying to stay short under 60, but they're lifting it. Doesn't look that good. Too late now. It's firing off though. If you're watching a dome, it's fucking firing off. bad trade on the dome. Saw all that size trade below me. I thought it might sweep it. Probably gonna sweep me. Now I got size trade on the other side above me.
Protect your trades from macro headline risk with Financial Juice Pro. Now only $99 a year for our real-time service.
Shortly. Yeah. I think I just added to Booker.
And US Treasury Shambo says, I would like to see the IMF pay more attention to China's external imbalances and industrial policies.
I actually went to flatten it for a loss and I added one. I'm out of it. I got to go to work. I love you all. I'll probably be around. Off tomorrow. I worked late last night. I'm just a fucking cunt right now. I've lost like faith in doing this. It's just too fucking random. Look at this fucking shit. I'm blowing him out now. Whatever. Hey, I love you guys. I'm not even mad that it's going down. I'm actually mad that I made a mistake and sold instead of covered. I was trying to hit flat and I hit sell. I was short around 60 and 58, so about 4 points ago. It was a mistake though. I went to go hit flat and it hit the sell. And I was like, oh shit, I'm not out. I'm in with another one. But again, it's a fast track. You got to make $7,500. Like what? So I'm out of here. I love you. I'll be around the weekend. You guys can anybody in here can DM me if you want. If I don't DM you, it's because I'm just not. I don't want to bother you. But as you can see, my 25 years of experience is equals 0. Like just very random results. I'm not a big. I don't know well. I don't do these 3-second reclaims. I don't do them well. Just because it just popped down like this, it doesn't mean that it's going to continue down. So, all right, I love you guys. I'll be around tomorrow. I need to chill from this fucking thing. It's just too stressful. And that's not even real money. And this isn't real. It's not real money. $269.50 to play. What's that? That movie Jigsaw? Do you want to play a game? Love you. Gotta go to work. Do you want to play a game? Order flow and yeah, we were like. There's a lot of stuff from number 531, and there's a bunch of other people in here programming. There's a lady in coding. Also, David D. Loomis phone. He's got stuff that's doing the volume of the Mag 7 minus maybe Tesla. I don't want to speak for him, but. think number 531 was saying, look at the volume of all of the 7. I mean, there was a good lift there, and then they just sat right on it, like, what, a couple points? Like 3 points, actually. So I don't know if it comes for these reclaims below us or not. I don't even know if it gives a shit about the reclaims below us. Now you have all this size lining up on the 50 even. Psych number. Also looking at the 3-second back here. It's an area where it chopped around. There's an area above us here at 54 where it chopped around. These volume nodes. All right, somebody else take over. I love you. I'll be here tomorrow for some stuff. I don't even know. My mind's not in it. And I got very lucky to just break even today. But I gotta be at work in an hour. I haven't even showered yet. Somebody else, throw yourself in here. And put your thoughts out. Maybe I'll get in a better frame of mind in a couple days. Go easy, brothers and sisters. I care.
US crude futures turned positive after falling more than $1 a barrel earlier in the session. Fed's Logan says recent inflation data has been very welcome.